So if your ex had one more thing to say, what would it be? I've pulled out 7 cards, and I'm hoping there's 7 because I kind of feel that an eighth one might have slipped through. Okay, so if they could say one more thing to you, I feel what they would say is very much regarding the lack of time and investment they put to this relationship, or even the connection. Forget about the relationship, but it could just be a connection. The lack of time and effort they put into that connection. There's definitely deep regret. And remember, this is applying to, well, anyone with an ex, anyone still sitting in limbo wanting to know what their ex is thinking about them. But in truth, move forward. And the ex does have regrets, but I'm going to be honest, the ex has also moved forward as well. They definitely, it's that kind of concept of when you lose something, then you realize their value. And that's what's happened in this situation. So they've lost you. And I kind of feel that the losing was you choosing to walk away rather than stay in this stalemate situation. So they know your value, but please don't be confused with thinking that now they know their value, they will come back and things will be different. The thing with your ex, and this is something you know on a conscious level, but maybe always keep on doubting yourself and trying to put at the back of the mind and justify it and do lots of other things that keep on self-sabotaging yourself in finding somebody so much better, is that you keep on justifying their behavior. You keep on justifying that the next time around it's going to be different. You keep on justifying that they've learnt their lesson, so it's going to be different. I'm not saying people don't change. I'm not saying people don't learn and move forward and actually do something. What I am saying is that this particular energy is on a repeat rinse format. So it doesn't matter whether they're with you or whether they're going to be with their next partner or even an ex-partner. Their behavior, mindset, habits, everything you want to call it, is on a rinse, repeat, because they don't have that level of awareness that you do, and they don't want to because they're happy in their bubble. So going back to what it is that they would say to you, one is that they would definitely own up that it was them that caused these problems. Secondly, they will definitely say that they did not give you the time and value and priority that you deserved. Thirdly, they would, and this is sitting more in the subconscious than the conscious because the ego probably doesn't want to admit this, that you were the best thing that ever happened in their life, and possibly the best thing that they'll never get it back. They'll never find somebody like you with those qualities, with all of those things, to be able to create and have what could have been. But again, they know that they self-sabotaged it because they didn't do anything, and nor are they changing their behavior to do anything. So they realize that it's sitting really all on them. But remember, this is a subconscious thought and a conscious thought, because their ego wouldn't be able to deal with actually owning up to that big a revelation. And it's very much that they know you've moved on. Your energy has definitely moved on. They know that they have no influence over you anymore on any capacity, and they genuinely wish you the best. They genuinely want the best for you, but they also realize they can't give it in the capacity that you know that you deserve. So if this resonated, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, because that's the one that's the most important. And remember, you can always book that one-to-one reading to get more in-depth, more personal into your situation and all the questions and everything else that you may have. We also offer healing, and we also have a shop which again helps with all the manifesting, all of the blocks, all of the love, anything and everything that you want. All the links are in the bio. Pop across, have a look, and I will see you in the next reading.